So what if we're asked to do all of that in the other direction, meaning we want to write all of our expression as a single logarithm? Well, we have to pay attention to what we're given. We have log base 3, so you have to make sure all the bases are the same, and they are. We have a 5 here, we have an addition, and we have an 8 here. So when you see addition, you should automatically think multiplication, right? I know that sounds weird. But when you see add, think multiply. And when you see subtract, you think divide. So we can write log base 3 of 5 times 8. If you want, you can go ahead and do, well, let's do it this way, minus log base 3 of 2. If you try to do too many things at once, sometimes you might write the wrong thing. So this is going to be log base 3 of 40 minus log base 3 of 2. At this point, we have log base 3, and we have this argument, a minus, and this argument. So we're going to get log base 3 of 40 divided by 2. Well, this will give us log base 3, 40 divided by 2 is 20. So log base 3 of 20. Let's try that again. So we have addition, we have subtraction, we have all kinds of things going on. We have a number sitting in front of the log, which means it's going to be our exponent. Here's a number sitting in front of the log, which means it's going to be an exponent. That's going to be interesting, right? Let's see what happens here. So we have log base 2 of x squared. That's pretty much all we can do to that one. So let's go ahead and move this exponent up, and let's move this exponent up. So whenever you have it like that, all of this gets raised to that power. The minus stayed there, we just moved the 3 to the top. So what does all this mean anyway? Well, do you remember what a 1/2 as a power means? If you have the square root of x, remember that's the same thing as x to the 1/2 power. So this actually means the square root of all that. So we have these two, which will be, we'll use the product rule. And that means the square root of all that. So we can rewrite it as the square root. When you have a power to a power, remember you multiply the powers. So we end up with x plus 3 all to the 6th power. Now we have this one minus this one. The bases are the same, so we end up with log base 2 of x squared times the square root of x minus 1 all over x plus 3 to the 6th power.